set the tone, we are going to be just fine. He's challenged his team to focus better and communicate early in this ballgame. I'll let you know how it looks from down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Dickey. There he goes. Inside the 50. The 30. Past the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Knights offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Frankly, they've been looking forward to this matchup all week. The coaching staff imploring him to go after this guy. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Left side, it's Matthews. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Red pass, it's complete. Breaks free, and he might be gone. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Quickly to the tight end. He's down right there, short gain on the ground. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. The lone back's got it. Breaks into the open. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd
snags it, and he's open. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. 2nd and long here. The run inside. It's Matthews. Jumped on top of the pile. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Francis. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Hits inside, it's sticky. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. They give it to him again. 7-yard pickup on that one. 3rd down and 3 coming.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Red Raiders line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Snaps it in the shotgun. Turns it upfield. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
From the gun, it's sticky. There's some daylight. Oh, what a cut! Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score, 2nd and goal. He will not get there as the defense stops him again. They got stuffed on 2nd down, and still they need 1 yard here on 3rd and goal. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. Pushes for the goal line. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Man, I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down to the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Hands it off. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Sells to fake. Finds the tight end. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella. I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. Fresh center downs going to the air. Back's got it on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Running inside. It's Williamson. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Knights have this offense rolling. Wide receiver comes in motion. Throws it off the RPO. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. The Knights, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Knights will punt it away on 4th down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Guys, here on the Red Raiders sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Joyner. He's there to make the stop.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose. He's at the touchdown, Red Raider. He got a step and just dusted the field. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And some might question the call. You're going to go for it on 4th down in your own territory, but you don't question the result. He takes the football on the ground all the way to the house. Not only does he get the 4th down conversion, he gets the big touchdown.
The Knights start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. This is a huge drive for this offense, down 21-3 and needing to get back in the game. Turning it on! And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Knights want to move quickly.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. They'll start on the ground with Quentin Joyner.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line. Sets his feet. It's Francis. Makes the grab. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the Red Raiders come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. 3rd and inches, and we'll have to wait for it as a timeout is called. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Right side, it's Joyner. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Unloads to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He's got the 1st down. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Ball into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
Just just keep feeding this guy the football, and this scoreboard is going to keep lighting up. This dude is unbelievable. He needs just a little bit of space, and he has gone off to the races. This offense, David, has so many weapons, but this running back is a game changer.
He is, and so many weapons is right, and this defense has had absolutely no answer so far, giving up way too many points early in this football game. They need to have a conversation on the sidelines. Get the defensive coordinator, get everybody involved. They need more juice, and they got to find some answers fast.
Quick give. It's Matthews. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Charles. Right down the gut of the field. Inside the touchdown, Knights. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Throws for the tight end. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down?
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Between the hashes, it's Hudson. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rush right in his face. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They'll need a bunch on second down. Drops back. It's Francis. Throws to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Hudson. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And the Red Raiders with the 1st and 10. Oh, pressure's coming. Still looking for a man. He'll try to do it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Offense gets set for second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This Play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Rushes on. And they fail to hook up on third down.
Yeah, and in third and short, it's a great place to be for an offense. You got the whole playbook available, and they choose to pass. The defense did a really good job playing the pass, and fourth down now, it's decision time for you.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Not great field position. We'll see how aggressive they are in the final seconds. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Fresh set of downs going up top. Finds a tight end. Oh, he's got some space. The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Drops back on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. UCF wants to take a moment. They use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Look out! Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Just barely enough to tuck it into that right corner. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Penn State taking on the number 23 team, the Minnesota Golden Gophers.
Here he comes with the return. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive. One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Finds his target. There he goes. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Man, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally 2 guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
Long way to go on second down. He's looking to throw. Gets rid of it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They've got him corralled. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires into the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. So after that turnover, they can add to this already sizable lead with their first drive of this second half. He's going to throw it from his own end zone. Out wide right, it's Simmons. He finds his way out to the 13-yard line, and they're out of trouble with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Straight ahead, it's Williams. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Makes the catch. It's Hudson. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Coleman Williams. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Plows his way ahead. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Wants to throw. It's Francis. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 4th down. They'll go for the hat trick. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And the pummeling has started. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
Yep.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
2nd down to the air. They're all over him. It's complete to the left. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. 3rd and long coming up. Throws to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Unloads to the wideout. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Off play action on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Matthews. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Knights have their offense in high gear. Wide receiver going in motion. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Fires to the middle. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39. Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. The run inside. It's Danzy. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Francis. Under pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Pulled and finds his man on the left. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and long here. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. It's caught downfield. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Rush right in his face. Firing to the right, complete.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. The Knights come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Could not make his way to the corner. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Caught on the RPO. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
Well, the gamble pays off offensively. 4th down, being aggressive, and they throw for it. How about the job the receiver does, winning his route and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football?
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Defense in press coverage. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Setting up the screen. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. The last completion got him 6, now it's 2nd and 4. From the gun. Hauls it in. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. He's got an open man. Touchdown, UCF! A great catch and run for 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Brings a return out across the 25, gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect them.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game. Take the W into the locker room.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, just